What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO Star Wars 1999 set number 7128 speeder bikes. And this is from the first wave of LEGO Star Wars in 1999 that I believe this is from the first wave, and it is one of the smaller ones. I ended up picking it up on eBay for, a pretty good price. So I really wanted to, just get it and just see, have that experience of building this older set in 2020. It was really interesting. So I'm going to cover the set here and just kind of go over the contents of the box, especially considering what we're now used to and everything. It's just interesting and cool to kind of see the contents of what they did right at the beginning of this theme. So you got a few things. You got like this magazine type of advertisement here for Lego. It must have been one of their old magazines, like they kind of still do, but they kind of have stuff online now. But they do like Lego, like the Lego Club magazine and everything like that they've done at like later dates. This is kind of what this looks like it's supposed to be. So you can see all the older, Lego stuff here. And it's just a very interesting type of, thing, just to see what was going on with Lego around 1999 when Lego Star Wars began. So, yeah, it's just really kind of cool to see this kind of older, stuff. So the actual instructions in this is actually right here. But you also got like different papers and like advertisements for the other Lego Star Wars sets. So here we go. We got Lego Star Wars Lego System, and you got the whole first wave here, 1999 sets. So Luke's Land Speeder, this set, just all bunch. The X-Wing and the Y-Wing. So it's just really, really cool to see that. And it was the beginning to this legendary Lego theme, and to this day it is just, it's going real strong, and it's just awesome. So you got other Lego Rock Raiders, just old themes that were around at the time. And on the back here, more older themes that were around back then. And again, more older themes and sets. So yeah, this is really cool. As you guys can see, Lego Ninja was a thing back then as well. I don't think it lasted that long, but that was before Ninjago. That is a before Ninjago theme right there. So very cool to see that as well. Here are the instructions. Now the instructions are also kind of quite interesting. Now they're not that different from what we get today. It's a little different, but it's pretty similar to what we normally get. But we do get like it's just got like little pictures also at the top of the pages of kind of like showing off what this scene was in the movie. There's different like scenes, like parts of the scenes at the top of the pages, which is really cool. You got Luke right there, and you got some of the trees right here. So it's like they cut the scene together and just kind of put different screenshots of that scene at the top of the pages. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much what the instructions are, and that's kind of all that really came in there besides the sets. So really cool stuff. I don't think you get like that type of stuff too much anymore. You just kind of get the instructions, and that's about it. So on to the set. Alright, so here we got the LEGO Star Wars 1999 speeder bike set, and I gotta say, it's actually a pretty good set. The builds of the speeder bikes are actually pretty darn well. And this build right here, it's interesting, but it's not that interesting. I mean, it's just an extra added build to just kind of, have some greenery within the build. I think that's supposed to represent the trees that these guys crash into. I'm gonna move the bikes over to the side for now and just kind of show off this. You can just place a minifigure right here. I'll cover the minifigures in a second, but this is all we really have for the build right here. I did place the extra piece that I personally got in this. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but I got an extra piece right there. It's the only one that I got. If I'm not supposed to have that, definitely let me know. I don't think there was a place for that, but again, this is supposed to be like the trees on Endor, and honestly, it's a pretty, if you look at it compared to today's builds, it's a very weak build, but this was just them starting out, them practicing, and trying different things with the builds, and it adds to the set. It definitely adds to the look of the set just a little bit, but it pretty much just, that's all you can really do with it. Just place Luke there, imagine with the bikes crashing into it. You know, it's all you can really do. But it is a nice little build, I guess, for, you know, then, because they were just trying out, but it's nothing too fantastic. So moving on to the speeder bikes, they are both identical. They are both the exact same thing. So I am going to cover one of them here. So I'm going to keep one right here. And here is the speeder bike. So now what's also very interesting with this set is they're using a bunch of older Lego piece colors back then, because this is before they moved over to reddish brown or I think like a bluish dark gray color that they use now. So this is an older dark gray color and an older brown color, so it's actually very interesting. Lego brown colors, I think they tend to snap pretty easily, so I don't think I'll be taking this apart anytime soon. I could risk it of snapping, and I actually kind of thought that might have happened when I was building it, but luckily it did not. We got some little ski pieces right here on the bottom here. On the front, we do have a cylinder piece there just to stand it up, so it works out pretty well. You got some little triangle pieces here right up at the front, just to kind of give it that angled look there, right up at the front of the speeder. I do gotta say, it is a pretty slick design. You can also add like little blasters or, you know, guns or anything like that on the sides as well, such as this. Pretty cool there. You also got like a backpack type of piece right here in the back that they're carrying, so that is pretty cool as well. I mean, overall, it is a pretty cool, slick design, and I actually am pretty impressed from this being the first wave. These look really cool. These look really great. With that, I'm gonna go over the minifigures here real quickly. There's two identical ones, of course, and Luke. Alright, so the first minifigure we got here is Luke Skywalker, and this is his Endor version, Jedi Endor version here, and there are some pretty cool, interesting things here with this version of the minifigure. His lightsaber is actually a chrome design here that they no longer use for Lego lightsaber hilts. They use kind of like a faded metallic look now, but this is the chrome, which they don't do many chrome things with Lego. But they don't make the chrome anymore. I thought that was pretty interesting. I wish they would still kind of put those in, but I think they snapped and broke a little bit too. So Luke himself is a pretty basic design. You got that basic, you know, very plain face design there. There's not a whole lot going on. He's got his, you know, basic, simple Lego, you know, minifigure hair there. The only design on this really is the torso, where you kind of got that Endor outfit design there on the torso. Nothing else is printed besides, again, the torso, and nothing is printed on the back as well. And there is no other face. I don't know if they did that, at least for Star Wars, they did not do that by then. I don't think they did double-sided faces then yet either. I'm not an expert, I don't know, but I don't think they did. So Luke, pretty cool minifigure to have. Definitely just that classic look for Luke and Lego Star Wars. And here we have the Scout Trooper. Now, we do get two of this in the set, but I'm just going to cover one of the minifigures because they are both identical. So this is the classic Lego Scout Trooper. They've made newer versions since then, but I actually think this helmet design is pretty interesting. They actually made the helmet, the front of the helmet there, it's actually hollow through. So what you're seeing on the black visor there is actually printed on the minifigure face, which is even more interesting. Nowadays, I think Lego would normally just use like a black head if they did this type of thing, but they actually printed a visor on the minifigure's face, and I gotta say, it's a very interesting look to the minifigure. It just looks kind of weird, honestly, but it just kind of looks like he's got big like types of sunglasses on or something. But yeah, it's very weird looking, but that's kind of what they did at the time. So it works. It definitely works, but it's a printed design there, so just to let you guys know that. Again, with this, the only printing is on the torso again. You got the little pouches there on him, and then you got some gray and black printing as well. You got the black belt piece there on the legs, and on the back you also have no printing whatsoever on the head or on the torso. So again, the only printing is right on the front of the torso. Not a whole lot going on, but honestly, for these guys, you don't need as much going on. You got the idea what's really happening, but it's a pretty cool minifigure overall. Alright, so overall, I think at the time, a $10.99 set, at least what I see on the sticker on my box that I ordered, it's not that bad of a deal at the time, 90 pieces. It's kind of what you would expect in a set nowadays too, a few minifigures, you know, a little build in a set this size. So it's actually a really decent build, and I really love those speeder designs. they just look really slick. So hope you guys enjoyed this Lego Star Wars 1999 set review. Again, set number 7128 speeder bikes. It is from the first Lego Star Wars wave, and it's really cool. You know, it's got some really cool things in it. So I will see you guys in my next one.